It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today we wrap up the road trip with the third of three between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Nolan Arenado attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. John Gray will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
So coming to the plate, Kike Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. These Rockies guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. Well, the mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees our game time temperature. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackman is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's just 1 for 6. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Mookie Betts. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set the 3-1, and it's fouled away. Bellinger at second with 2 down. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Digging in, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies,
first offering on its way.
Hitter,
and this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Pops this one up. Wood waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's another 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 4.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Blackmon is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Wood sets. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Bellinger's got it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average mark.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Here's Jock Peterson now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's got a batting average of .444. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road. Not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
Dahl will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The catcher.
So striding forward now, Will Smith. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. No balls and a strike to count. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
The first baseman, Daniel.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's been great, 7 for 10. He's taken him deep once. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And another foul ball. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate. I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And that misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. In now, Elias Diaz will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Nothing. Now at the plate, number 9. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Second baseman,
Here it comes.
Number 9.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting 9. The designated
In now,
hitter,
Chris Taylor.
Chris
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And it's 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Taylor on at first, nobody out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 0-1 on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Dahl's in pursuit, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 2.5. All even now at 1-1. So stepping in, Raimel Tapia. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Hit on the ground out for short, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently second best on the ball club. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Tapia at second. Hampson on at first with nobody out. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So one away now in the Colorado third. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Line to the right side. Bellinger back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Comes set. The 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The set and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Two left for Colorado. Through three complete, all tied one apiece. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Mookie Betts as we begin the top of the fourth. The first delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now another 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So they'll try to make something of this fourth inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
He's set. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
From the belt, the pitch. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A.
Leading off.
Now in the box, David Dahl. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing depth
took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Stepping up now, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The 0-1 offering. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The tying run is in to score from second.
You know, Dero, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2. Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He went down on strikes last time up.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Dero, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Hampson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and now it's a 5-2 ball game. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but it. He's set, and the pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter, Chris Taylor. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's Corey Seager. And there's a base hit on the line. And the throw in gets away from him.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
The
bases are loaded here with one away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play. And digging in now, Trevor Story, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Story.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Into the box now, David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Peterson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Number 9.
So striding in, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Number 9 is calling for it, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5. Leading off the inning, Jock Peterson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High and deep to center field. Hampson going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in, number 9. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. Doing for the Dodgers here. They trail 5-2. At the plate, Ryan McMahon. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Baseman, Ryan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Elias Diaz. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Number 9 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for Colorado.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Fastball in there for a called strike.
There's a slogan, it's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Peterson has a read on it, and that retires the side. Pretty painful. Number 54 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Number 9 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Giving chase is Dahl. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Chris.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Fastball well outside. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Story into shallow center, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Ready now, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at 3rd, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Waved out and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting